All right. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my life. I am so glad to be back. How are you guys? How is everyone? All right. Today we're talking about elegance. Before further ado, welcome to class. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about elegance, what it means to have like an elegant makeup. So, we're going to be doing something elegant, something silky, something smooth, just something that just shows that yes, this is an elegant lady, an elegant person. Okay? All right. So I will start by misting my face, and I'm just gonna use this. So all I need for this is just water. So I put water in here and I go ahead and mist. So I find that this just adds moisture to your face, especially if you're like very dry, especially after like you've done a wash. I washed my face, so I had to do the misting. Okay. So this is from a brand called Amari Code. I got it while I was in Nigeria, so if you're wondering where to get it, you can order it online from any Nigerian vendor. That is if you're in Nigeria. And that is it. This is the brand, Omari Code. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is to, we're getting a silky, effortless finish. And to do that, I like to incorporate rose water in my process. So this is the Mario Badescu. This has rose water, aloes, and some herbs. So I'm just gonna spray my face. Okay. And now that my face is sprayed, I'm gonna dry it down with a fan. So this is why you need like a rechargeable fan. This just makes it easier for you. But always have like a backup fan, right? Just in case. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing my regular prep, which is a toner, a serum. Hi, Urban Glow. How are you? Guys, give me 1 second and I will be back. So I'm back. No, I don't. I usually do like YouTube and then I go to TikTok because I do on TikTok and on YouTube. So yeah. Anyways, I started by using my mister and then I used some rose water spray, which is this. Ooh, that's crazy, guys. Then I used my Mario Badescu just to get some rose water on my face and to get it plump. So now this is what my face looks like. I feel it is dry, but then it has some glow to it, and that is because of the rose water. So now I can go ahead and use my toner. And for my toner, I'm using the Thayer's. So make sure that your toner is not too drying and it's compatible with your skin. So this I am just placing on my skin like so. And I like to make sure that I'm just tapping it gently. You can also use like your hands. You can put some of your toner in your hand and slap it back. That's the thing. I really don't know much about like getting blackheads off. I've been struggling with that myself for years, so I'm not an expert in that. But I would suggest sometimes things like that you might have to actually go to someone, or maybe a spa could help, or you might have to go to like a dermatologist because sometimes they really stay there and it's like for years you can be struggling with blackheads. So it depends on how bad yours is A spa treatment could actually do something for you. I've never done it, so I don't know for sure, but then you can try that. So I'm just going to dry this down. And then I like to incorporate a serum. And this is what gives you, oh yeah, tongue, yeah, hello, welcome to my live. I like to incorporate a serum in my makeup just because it really helps to bring out that glow. And for like an elegant makeup, you want something very glowy. So I would always advise to incorporate a serum. And this serum is from the brand Beauty of Johnson. Is a Korean brand and it's super hydrating. So I like to incorporate it in my skincare routine and especially my makeup routine. So I'm just placing it into my skin like so. And then I'm just using my hand. It is a serum by Beauty of Johnson. It's a Korean brand and I really like their serum. It's super hydrating. When it dries, your skin looks plump and well hydrated. So I like to extend it to my neck just a little and then I'll get my fan. So the fan helps you to just dry it quickly. So I like to make sure that, hi Glitchy, welcome back, how are you? I like to make sure that this is really dried before I go to something else. So make sure that every single product you add has dried before you go to the next one. All right. Glitchy, how are you today? So I'm just waiting to make sure that it's fully dry. And then I'm going to go ahead and do something else. So the next thing I like to use is my moisturizer. Hi. Okay. Now to get my moisturizer looking good, I'm going to be adding some, I want this makeup to be glowing, right? You play football? Oh, that is nice. What kind of, is it football or soccer? Which one? Do you play football or soccer? Okay, now I'm gonna get my holy American football. Oh, nice. Well, what do you think? Do you what does your gut say? Does your gut say you should stay? So this is the moisturizer I'll be using. This is the Holy Hydration from ELF. And I'll be placing some on my hand. What does your gut tell you? Now, because I want this super hydrated, I'm going to be adding this. This is like a liquid illuminator. I got this from a brand called Hegai and Esther. It's a Nigerian brand. So I'm going to be mixing it into my moisturizer. I'm just taking a little bit. This is all I need. And then I'm going to be placing that on my face. Okay. So I don't know much about football, so I'm not in the right place to tell you anything about football. But when it comes to something that you love, it really depends on how you feel about it. So guys, can you see how this just elevates like the moisturizer? I mean, the moisturizer is hydrating, but just adding like a liquid illuminator just takes it up. And this I like because I want something very, very glowy, silky. Or you can mix this with your foundation as well. I don't know. Dee is missing today. Maybe the person will come much later. But Didi was here yesterday, so. Oh yeah, Didi said they had an exam. Oh, that's true. So we might not be seeing Didi today. So this is what it looks like. And I'm just placing some like so. And then my forehead. Now, this is basically what you're going to be doing for your... Hi lemons, welcome to my live. How are you? So this is what you're doing for your... I think so. I'm not sure, but I think I do. I remember that dog. So I'm just going to blow it down. And then I'll be using a glowy primer, a hydrating primer. This is the Hydro Grip. This is what I'll be using. Oh yeah. Oh, that is true. How are you? Welcome back to my live. How are you today? So this is what I am doing. Oh, that is good to hear. Good to hear. How was your week so far? How's your week, guys? How's it been so far? So I like to place this like so. Oh, thank you, lemons. I believe you're beautiful too. Okay. So this is what I am doing. This is what it looks like so far, and I like that. Remember, we're going for something glowy and very silky. That is what will really bring out the elegance of this makeup. Oh yeah, I will definitely remember you. Your name is very catchy, sir. Oh wow. Did you ask, or are you assuming that your dad didn't like you? He didn't feel proud of you, rather. Are you assuming? Did you have like a conversation with your dad, or what's the situation here? So I am just spraying like blowing this down. So for your primer, it gets sticky, so you want to make sure that it is dried completely before you go ahead and apply whatever you're applying. Glitchy, we might not be having Didi today. We may not, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Then I'll go into my foundation. So for the foundation, I'm going to be doing a very light texture, just because I want it looking as effortlessly light as possible. So as usual, I'll be mixing my two foundations. That is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 340. Oh, you could wait. Did he might show up? So this is the brand, and in the shade 340, this is a matte foundation, so it's perfect for your foundation, especially if you have like combination skin and you really want like a matte look. That works good. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'll be mixing them together, and then I will be placing them on my skin. Now, for this, I'm not going to be applying like a lot. So remember that we're trying to keep it natural. So I'm going to be using little foundation as possible. The goal is to have it looking effortless. So this is what we're looking like. I'm gonna take some of that foundation and place it on my beauty blender, and I'm gonna spray. This is going to help the blending. So I like to blend it out like this. This just gives us a very silky, natural finish. Now, if you like a very light dewy makeup, this is perfect for you. And this is how you achieve it. So let's talk about elegance. What does elegance mean? It's like a graceful, especially in like makeup, is like a graceful beauty. Something is done with grace, is done with poise. You can dance elegantly. You can do like you can do music, an elegant kind of music. You can do an elegant dance. So elegant fashion as well. What you're trying to do is to create something graceful, something that carries itself with poise and grace. That is what you do when you're aiming for something elegant. So that is what this makeup is about. Something elegant, soft, simple, looks graceful, less is more. So that is what we're gonna be doing. So this is what it looks like. Now to get my contour, I'm gonna be using a very little shade of my concealer, and I'm gonna put it on the palette like so. And this I'm gonna mix. So remember, we're trying everything to be soft, so we're gonna keep it simple as well. Everything today is gonna be very soft, little and tiny beads basically. So I'm taking my brush and then I am placing that contour. As you can see, it's very soft. That is what I am aiming for. I'm doing the same thing here. I'm going to switch to my beauty blender and I am going to be blending this in. Just pressing it into my skin until it has settled in. This is what it's looking like. I love it already. So I'm going to go into that blush. And as usual, I'll be using the Rare Beauty. And this I'm going to be applying just a little bit. Like so. Like so. I'm going to be using my beauty blender just to press this in. As you can see, it's very soft, it's very subtle. Just a little hint of blush. So you can see, this is what it looks like. And then now we're going to highlight. And to highlight, I'll be using the Maybelline Super Stay in the this is their active wear, and this is in shade 42. Now I'm going to be placing it here like so, and here. Here and here. 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 And here. So I'm going to be picking up the product with my beauty blender. Remember, always make sure there's product on your beauty sponge, your brush, whatever you're using, make sure there is some product there before you blend. So this is what it's looking like. And I'm gonna do this. So when you're doing like your highlights, you want your concealer to sit on your skin just for a little bit. It gives you a more full coverage effect. But if you don't really want to do all of that, or you're in a hurry, you can just blend it right away. Now I'm going to be doing this. I like to do the outer corner first and pulling it inwards. Remember, today our motto is less is more. So when it comes to like an elegant makeup, what you're aiming for, the first thing is a silky natural finish. Then the second thing is like when you're working with your skin, you want your skin to appear flawless. So you might end up taking like your time to give you that flawless look. And guys, this takes a lot of blending, so don't hold back, blend it. So I like to look up and then press it. And just press it in like so. Hello Willow, welcome to my live. How are you today? And where are you watching from? So this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna do the same thing for here. I am good. I've had a very relaxed day, so I'm good. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Where are you watching from, Willow? I am shooting this video live from Canada. So this is what it looks like. I like it. It's soft, it's looking nice. Next thing we're gonna do is to set. Now to set, oh, you're in Canada, so nice. What part of Canada? So this is what I like to use. And I'm gonna be picking my brush. And then I will be setting my contour. I like to move it upwards, like so. Ontario, nice. I'm in Ontario too. So I like to move this upwards, just into that blush to give it a seamless blend. And I'm going to be doing the same for the top. And this is what we're looking like. I like it. It looks good. I'm going to put this away. Next, I'm going to be setting my blush. And to do that, I like to use a blush palette. Oh, thank you. I like to use a blush palette, and I'll be picking up this shade of blush. This is like an orange peachy shade, so I love that. It works very well with my skin tone. So I have like warm undertones, so I like an orange blush looks good on me just because it's warm. So if you have cooler tones, you could stick to like pink and red. Those will be good on your skin tone. And this is what it's looking like. Remember, less is more. We're doing less today. Just placing this on that part. Guys, if you're enjoying my video, please give my video a thumbs up. share, subscribe, because I would like to see you again. So this is what it looks like. So I think it looks good enough. I'm just gonna pull this one down a bit. Now guys, you were supposed to set the under eye, sorry. I was so in a hurry, I forgot to do that. So to set my under eye, I like to grab my setting powder. Oh, have a good night, Willow. Thank you for being on my live. I hope to see you tomorrow. So I'm just going to be pressing that powder in. Make sure to tap off the excess and place. Just like so. I'm going to be doing the same for here. Placing that powder just here. Remember, this is the region that we highlighted, so we have to set it with the powder. If you don't set it, it's going to crease. Hi, delinquent. How are you? Delinquent. Oh, oh, I get it. How are you? Welcome to my live. So this is what it looks like. It took me a while to understand like your name, but I love it. I love the mystery in there. So the next thing I'm going to do is to get my brows done, and I like to use this. Yesterday I was talking about like the products that I got that were surprisingly so good. I got them from the dollar store. Most of the products, all of them actually were $1.50, and they are so good. So this is one of them. I got this brow freeze gel. It says this freeze sculpting gel, and it's clear like so. Oh, sorry. It's a clear gel. It works super good. It helps that brow to stay in place. So I'm going to show you how I get my brows done with a gel. And I like to place it like this to make sure that my brow stays in place. Just brushing that brow to stay in place for when I place some of that pencil. I'm going to be doing the same thing here. So this is what it looks like. I'm just going to keep on arranging it until I have it staying in place. And then the next thing I do is very important. You shouldn't skip it. Okay, so this is good. So for gels, you don't want to put too much because it tends to like show. It's going to be white or have some whiteness to it. Now, the next thing I like to do is to grab my setting powder and then set my brows. So now to get my brows done, I'm going to be grabbing a pencil. I'm going to sharpen it until it's really sharp. My night is going good. I had a very chill day, so it's a good night too. So that is good. I wasn't too stressed, which I always am, but it was a good day. I rested a lot, so that is good. So you see, my pencil is very sharp. I like to get this because it helps me to really get the right shape. So I don't like to overdraw or underdraw. I simply just follow the natural line of my brows, and I'm going to be placing that pencil here. And pulling it down like so. Then I just move it in gently. And then I follow this. And that is really all I'm doing for my brows, not much. And I like to go and fill it in, like so. How's your night going, delinquent? How are you doing tonight? Is it a cool night? Is it warm where you are? It's pretty cool today. It's raining. It's been raining for a while. So these are what they look like. I like it. I'm content. I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen this and do the second one. And this pencil is from a brand called Davis or Davis, however you call it. And it's already coming off. But I got this while I was in Nigeria, but we're going to be using this for here as well. So the key to having your brows looking really good is sharpened pencil and also steady hands, very important. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing up. Solid. Really? Is it cold or is it warm? I don't really know much about other parts of Canada, honestly. I know. So this is what it looks like. And once again, I'm content. So I'm just moving this upwards like so. 5 degrees. Oh my goodness, it's 6 degrees here. And wow. I guess it's pretty similar to here because it's 6 degrees and it's already drizzling. So I like to brush through. And this is what we have. Voila. Simple and easy. The next thing I like to do is to clean this up. And to clean this up, I like to use my my favorite hack, which is using a light shade and a dark shade. And what this does is that it helps it to give a very natural finish. Yes, I'm in Northern Ontario. I am in Northern Ontario. Have you heard of the place called Sudbury? Because I find that a lot of people in Canada don't know where Sudbury is. And it's funny, though. You would think that people would know this place. Just because a lot of like mining goes on here. So I usually think, oh, nice. Good that you do, because a lot of people don't. I thought it would be pretty popular because there's like a lot of mining work going on here. So, oh, you're in Barrie. Oh, that I see. That's why. That is nice. I haven't been to Barrie and I've been here for like 3 years. So, who knows? Maybe I'll be visiting soon, but probably not this year. I guess next year, just because it's almost winter. I won't be going anywhere. But anyway, I like to grab my brush and I like to pick the lighter one. Really? Well, Barrie is like much busier than here, I believe. So I like to use this to clean up like so. Okay. All right. This is basically it. And that is done. I like to wipe off the brush and go in with, well, what's your favorite thing about Barrie? I like to go in with a darker shade, and this I am just placing here like so. Hi, is it pink? I don't speak Arabic, so I don't know what you're saying. So this is what it looks like. Now to blend this in, I like to grab a brush and blend it in like so. And I'm just tapping, tapping, tapping like so. And this gives me a very natural finish. That is why I like this technique. It ends up giving me a very natural brow finish. It cleans it up nicely. It's not overly like bright under the brow, so it's perfect. Hi Jahor, welcome to my live. How are you? Are you watching from India or Bangladesh? Oh, thank you. Are you watching from India or Bangladesh? Which one? So I'm going to do the exact same thing here. Like so. Brampton. I should give you a number 3. What do you want to do with the number 3? Oh boy. So if you mess it up, you can go back in with your brush just to even it out, and then you can go in with your pencil, and that is fixed. You said give you a number. I gave you number 3. Number 3. So this is what it looks like. Okay. So I'm gonna wipe off the brush and I'm gonna go in. Like so. And this is what I am doing. Okay. So I'm just going to be blending it like so. My Instagram. Yeah. Let's see. This looks good. Guys, my Instagram is pinkray_brand. Pinkray_brand. I know. So this is what the brows actually look like. I like it. It's pretty nice. And I'm going to be setting that with a powder. My Instagram is a business account, so if you're in Sudbury, I could do your makeup. So this is what it looks like. I like that. Now for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be doing a very soft look just because I want the eyes almost like very, very natural. So I'm going to use something that complements my skin tone. And then I'm going to be placing the concealer first just to get it very vibrant. You can use an eyeshadow primer. I have an eyeshadow primer, but because of the context of this live, I am going to be using the concealer instead. Jeho, my name is Jenna. My name is Jenna. So this is what it looks like. Okay. So this is what we're looking like. The next thing I like to do is to go in. You can set your concealer or just go in with your eyeshadow. So I choose to go in with the eyeshadow. Now I used this yesterday and I really liked it, so I am going to be using the same. I'm using this palette and I'm picking the shade. I'm just gonna give it a twist. So I'm just placing this here like so. And I will be blending this out. So I'm placing first and then the blending comes in next. So we're just placing it first and then doing the same here. So be sure to tap off the excess so that you don't have like eyeshadow fallouts on your makeup. So this technique of makeup actually makes you very careful, because if you mess up like your face, it's gonna be hard for you to blend. So you have to be very careful. So this is what it looks like. Now I'm gonna get my nose contour done. And to do that, I'm going back into my palette. And this, I'm going to be picking a brown shade and placing it like so. Merging it into the eyebrow. Oh my goodness, this has glitter on it. Oh my god. Shoot. No, you're already here. I guess we just finish it up. So I'm just going to be placing this. This just gives my nose like a sculpted illusion. So I'm gonna keep on going in like so. So this is basically what I do, and that is okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. Now to blend out, I'm going to grab a fluffy brush, and then I'll be picking a very nice orange and blending that out. Just to give it some softness at the top. And I like to blend it in circular motion. I know. Well, I'm a makeup artist, so this is my craft. So this is all I am doing. Hi, Jaho. Hi, I see you. And this I'm just feathering out. Okay. I'm going to blend that into that brown. Now to complete this, I'm gonna use my hand. I'm taking the shade and I'm placing it all over here like so. Just lightly. I don't want this overpowering, so this is all I am doing. Oh, really? That is nice. I don't think I've seen one of those in Sudbury. Murals, are they like the floor paintings? I'm thinking, is that what it is? So this is how we elevate this. And this look is done. Now I like to place an eyeliner. Walls on buildings. Oh, you do the, is it like a graffiti kind of thing? Graffiti. So I'm gonna grab my eyeliner, and this I'm just going to be placing here. Just like so. Oh, that must be fun. We have things like this here, but so what kind of art do you create though? Like what do you basically paint or draw? I'm not sure what exactly. Do you have like a particular style, or you just do whatever inspiration you're feeling? Okay, this is done. Oh, wow. Well, that is nice. That is a super cool job. But do you get like a lot of jobs, or how is it? Do you have to also like sign contracts? Maybe you do for like a specific time. Oh, commission work. Oh. See, I'm learning a lot. I never really knew about all these things, so that is good. So I'm going to just be lining under. You have like an Instagram? If you do, just drop your Instagram. I'm gonna tell my subscribers to follow you, okay? How do people see your artwork? Oh, you do it on the side, I see. Well, it's good. It's good to have a side hustle. Do drop your Instagram. Okay. This is what it looks like. And I'm pretty content, so I'm just going to be putting mascara on. Oh, did you have a bad experience with Instagram? Was your account like taken down, or what was your situation? So I like to place like mascara on my lashes before I put like false lashes. But today we won't be wearing false lashes because remember, we're doing an elegant look. So we're just going to be placing mascara on the bottom lash. Oh, you don't have time, I see. Well, I get it. Sometimes you're just super busy, and honestly, to do all these kind of things and post on social media. Oh, okay, I will definitely check it out. To do all these things like on and post, like, is a lot. Trust me, it is a lot. So sometimes you just get really busy. Hi, Jahor, I see you. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Now for my lipstick, I'm gonna be going as soft as possible. So I'll be going in with a liner and lip gloss. Now I'm taking this liner, I'll be lining my lip like so. I know. I don't speak your language, so I don't know what you're saying. Okay. Alright, this is what it's looking like. Okay. A little lining like so. And then I'm going to be taking like a very nice lip gloss. This I'll be using, and I'll be placing it here like so. This lip gloss smells so good. So I like to place a good amount of that gloss. And this is basically it. But guys, I feel something pulling me to wear lashes, so I'm gonna put on lashes, and this will be the look complete. So I'm gonna be using the same one I used yesterday, just because I feel like it's very subtle. It doesn't look too powering. It pairs well with the look. So I like to place my glue on the lashes. My glue is the Kiss Beauty brand. So if you are looking for where to get this, you can find this in Walmart. Okay. I'm gonna leave this to sit out for a bit. Gonna blow it out just a teeny bit. And so another reason why I like to put mascara on my lashes, especially before glue, is because it helps like to seal the line. Oh, thank you. Thank you, darling. And I hope to see you again on my live. It was nice chatting with you, and have a good night. So I'm just gonna blow this down. Yes, I'm sure we will chat again. So I will be placing the lash. I'm gonna pick it up. Like so. Have a good night, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow. So I like to place it down like so. Guys, it's so stressful to use your hand. If you can use your tweezers, that is good for you. Oh my goodness. Come on, we did well yesterday. So let's see. Okay. Alrighty. And I like to press it in like so. And like so. Just pressing it together so the natural lash. So this is what we're looking like. I feel like this amplifies the look, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Oh my. Okay. So I like to press it. Oh my god. This is so annoying sometimes. So my lashes are sitting almost nice. So I'm just going to use my fingers to press them down. Okay. And she's sitting nicely. I love that. Guys, I'm definitely going to go back to the dollar store and grab so many more lashes. Because what? These lashes ate. They look good. They look nice. I love everything about it. And so guys, this basically completes our soft, effortless look. Now, to finish off, I'm going to grab a spray. This is going to break down the look. Now to finish up this look, I'm gonna grab a powder and just place it. It just ties everything together. There you have it, guys. Now I like to pick up my bronzer and then apply a little bit of that bronzer to my cheeks. Bronzer. Like so. You can use your hand to do this, just to place it here like so. When using your hand, you have to be careful because you can ruin it. So be careful, be gentle. And if you feel like you did too much, just grab your brush and correct it and you're good. Where's the brush? Okay. Oh my, wrong brush. Days of the week, days of the week. Alright, this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again on my live. Thanks for being on my live, guys. If you want, you can actually spray one more time. I like to use this one. This is the One Size by Patrick Star. So this is actually like a waterproof spray. So using it as like your last and final step is the icing on the cake, right? So there you have it, guys. A beautiful, soft, elegant look. You can wear this. I feel like you can wear this just to boost your look, this to boost your like confidence, everything. And it pairs very well for an official look. Name it, it goes very well. It can be a wedding look. It is cute, it's elegant, it's beautiful. And I hope you learned something in class today. Thank you guys so much for being on my live. I hope to see you again tomorrow, and have a good one, guys.